Walking Dead. We not. I'm saying an analogy. We are the Ricks and the people the people that's sitting there. But we have that beacon of light. The understanding. This is light. We got that dagger to kill that bullshit. Hit you in the head with that dagger and kill that bullshit with that drama that they bringing or the doctors that they bringing, man. Because we're amongst the Walking Dead. Because what? When the Walking Dead walking, they don't see each other. They see the people that live. Right. You see the people that live. So what you're doing is when you looking at us as what you looking as a strange. So we're strange. Basically, we're strange to the Walking Dead. They want to kill us and they really they want to take us out of this thing, man. That's where we're at this point. We're alive in this thing, man. They know that. These people know, like, you see they walking down the street, head down. They don't want to look at us. But the Most High put the spirit on these different men, these prophets, the apostles, these helps out here to absorb this thing, man. To be light to the elect, to the other ones that's trying to get away from them dead walking. You know, look, Israel has a zeal. Give me that. Is that 10? Zeal, but not according to Romans. Not according. Go ahead.
If I can grab this real quick.
Go ahead.
Back up what you were saying about the Walking Dead. Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light.
Right. Arise from the dead. How you arise from the dead? You say, I believe your. First of all, that name. You grab hold of that name, the How About Hashem Yahweh Shai, knowing that that's Hebrew. That's not that modern bullshit, that Yiddish they call Yahweh. You know, or God. God is just a word that means in the scriptures. It means powers. It means all the angels because you got to break down the word in Hebrew. It means Elohim. So now you know the word. You say Elohim, but the word in Hebrew is Elohim. That's English or whatever. So now you know the name. So now absorbing the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, now you bringing that into fruition. You keeping it. If he lets you hold on to his name, man, if you get rid of that, you can't get rid of that name. Understanding that now is the high time we gotta sleep. Because the dead bodies, man, are everywhere. Until we really see the dead bodies everywhere on this ground. Like dung, like the scriptures say, it's gonna be dead bodies all over this place, like dung, like somebody shitting on the ground, like a dog shitted. The scriptures tell you that. Can I get that real quick? I want to just back up what I'm saying on that thing. Read that one more time.
One more time?
Yeah, Ephesians.
I got it.
Yeah, because you gotta bring
5:14.
You gotta shield yourself. You gotta have you gotta be prepared. Wow, we have to. When you with the Walking Dead again, you gotta have what? Your sword. Your sword. You gotta kill your knife, your dagger. Your dagger. Give me your dagger. You gotta have your dagger. You gotta have that. How you gonna kill them? Your sword is that modern day sword too. That gun. We out here, man, to destroy that wicked shit in this knowledge. This wicked shit in this knowledge that we always been in tradition. You gotta destroy. You got it yet? Ephesians, you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awaketh thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh shall give thee light.
Right, he said, arise from the dead, sleepest, and arise from the dead. And he gonna give you what? Life? Life, everlasting life in the kingdom of heaven. The prophets and apostles stood out on streets and places where the Romans were and preached the same way we preach. The same way. He dispelled. Back then they knew the Lord was a dark-skinned man. Now he's Cesar Borgia. If you watch a movie called The Borgias, you'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's on Showtime.
What's up?
You finished? You got more? Read.
Oh, I got a little precept.
Okay, precept.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Yeah, right. You wander out of the way of you know, you're going into other philosophies. That's how you wander out. You step out of this. You step out of this thing that we have, that the Lord has presented to you in a beautiful fashion. gift wrapped and everything. Understand? It's beautiful. But you stepped out of it. You stepped out of this gift for some shit that's in the box that's presented the same way.
With a bow.
With a bow on it. You know, this is the truth, the knowledge and the understanding that the Most High is presented. And he what? Give me real quick. Amos 3 and 6 or 3 and 7. 3 and 6. Okay, I'll be right back to you. I just want to jump. Yep.
I got Amos 6. Or you said
3 and 6.
I got you. 3 and 6. Amos chapter 3 verse 6.
Yes, I got it. Amos,
down.
you want to Amos 3. Go. Who got it? Who got 3 and 6 real quick? Go ahead. Read it.
Amos chapter 3 verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the...
No, 3 and secrets. 7. Revealed 7. It'll be 7.
Sure, Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Most High Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
How do we obtain the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? It's a secret. The whole world don't know that name. If you obtain it, still not. You can hear it, but it's still not gonna stick with you. So how do we? It's a secret that now the whole world is hearing because now what is being brought up on YouTube. Oh, we're on. Now, well, who is this? Now we got people that's coming against the name of the Lord. That's a secret. It's a mystery. It's a mystery that now is being presented out to the men of the Lord, the prophets and apostles that's standing out here on the highways and byways, which is commanded of you to do. That's part of the things that's part of our tradition to do this because it was what commanded. Go ahead, man. Give me 10, 5, 6, Matthew.
Deuteronomy 29 and 29. The secret things belongeth unto the Most High, our power. But those things which are revealeth belong unto us.
Right. Go ahead.
To our children forever.
Right.
That we may do all the words of this law.
So, who was the law was given to?
Israelites.
Give me Deuteronomy 28 real quick. First one, 28:1, real quick. That's what I want next.
I'm already there. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua thy power to observe and to do all this commandment, all his commandments which I commanded thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua thy power
to do all his statutes and commandments. But now I was looking for something else. But who was Moses talking to at this point? Who was Moses Who was Moses in the wilderness wandering with? Who was Moses only wandering with? Was it everybody on the whole globe at that point? No. Who was he one talking to, brother? Israelites. Only Israelites. That's who he's talking to. So when you speak in this thing, then we got, will you laugh not, cry later? Believe that. You got precept real quick, give me that. You got it right here? Okay, kind.
This is Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on the side of Jordan.
Read that again for me.
Yeah, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
He spoke to all Yasher Allah. He is a prince of God. Prince of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. He's a prince. He speaks. Yasher Allah means Israel. I mean, that's English. That's English. And then you got idiots talking about that's ISIS Ryan L. Get the hell out of here.
I ain't even heard of that.
ISIS is a woman. Ra some damn sun god. And L is supposed to be power or whatever in they language.
Yeah, but that's not the way you say it in Hebrew.
It's not. It's Yasha Allah. That's why we know they're full of shit. Those other black conscious communities and everything like that. We're not of the pyramids. Our people labor and work in the pyramids. Give me one Exodus with rigor. Give me Exodus 1 when he said we work with rigor. Mini Mac. Right. No, bro, I'm on point with this, bro. So we dealing at this point. Who dealing with this thing? Who he's talking to? Read that one more time.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on the side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea.
The brother pulled out a beautiful point. He was talking to Israelites only. This is Moses spake. So Moses spoke. This is Deuteronomy at the beginning. We had him go to the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy. That's where he gave the curses and the blessings. So he was only speaking to Israel all that time. Did Moses go into the Moabites, which are the so-called Chinese? Did he go to the Edomites with his so-called white man? Did he do that? Because Esau is the so-called white man in the scripture. They thing was changed to Edom. Edom means red. Hey, it's obvious who he's talking about, right?
It's a red dude,
right. Right. No, they all red. It's just light to dark red.
Yeah.
That's it. All right.
I got the rigor.
Okay. Rigor. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that real quick.
Yeah, I got one real quick, because you had mentioned the scripture about secrets, right?
That's what
another word for secret. Another word for secret is mystery. This is Matthew 13:10, and this is Yahushua speaking to his disciples. Now, when you read Matthew's, you learn that all of his disciples were Israelites. So this is Matthew 13:10, and the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
147.
Verse 11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
But to them it is not given.
So the Lord was speaking to, but all Israel were blinded. The rest were blinded. So he said it's given unto you. So the Lord said, the disciples were asking the question. They said, why are you speaking to them in parables? They were dark sayings and stuff while he was speaking to the masses. The Lord was speaking he could speak from a river or off a boat, and they can hear him. Off the sea coast, they could hear, because he said his voice was as strong as many waters. So his voice was real loud. But they was asking, like, afterwards, like, why are you just speaking to them in dark sayings? Ain't you gonna tell them the mysteries of this thing? Why you gonna tell them straight up about this thing?
And you know there was heathens around.
And it's heathens around
because the scriptures always said then came the Pharisees and the Herodians. You know, and there was Roman centurions that were around. There were Edomites.
Right, and the Herodians were basically trying to beat you. They trying to beat you. So they was always sitting under. Those were like the Antipater, the children of Antipater, right?
That's why Yahushua called them out, the tares and shit. He called them out. He's like,
let them grow with them. Oh, bring that too, because that's a good point. We're gonna hop back to that and then go back. But we said the Lord was speaking to him, and the disciples were asking him, why are you speaking to him in dark sayings? So the Lord said, it's given unto you, you apostles, you the ones who come into this thing. He said it's gonna be unto you to understand these mysteries that I gave to you, because I'm talking to you straight, and I'm talking to the other Israelites and dark sayings. They like, yeah, can you pass that hot sauce to that fish? You know, they weren't about eating, because what he do? Broke the loaves for the fish and fed them because he saw them coming, but they still was. He knew they was niggas. He knew they was coming to eat. He know someone wanted to be healed, but he didn't want to heal them. Why? Because there'd be niggas still.
They didn't have faith.
They didn't have faith, faithless. And that's the way, that's how we survive in this thing. The faith of his name and what he gonna do and what he say he gonna do in his word.
Okay.
Romans.
Hey, and then when he would heal people, he would tell them, hey, go your way and sin no more.
Sin no more.
Unless a worse thing come upon you.
And guess what? It probably came upon him. Secrets. Give me 147. Okay, hold. What you got?
Romans 11:7.
Okay, goes with it. He's gonna read what I'm saying. Go ahead, read that real quick.
This is Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not attained it, that which he seeketh for it, but the election have attained it.
But the election have obtained it. Now we stepping into the election. The election are the ones who the Most High is speaking to. When the Lord went up on that, when the Lord got put up on that torture chamber, that cross, when he got put up there, he was saving the election first. That's what he was going for. You can check the signs out, man. But right now we're doing this thing. We don't want to be filmed. So that's who he was going for. He was going to the election. That's who he saved, because what? The children of the election is going to come back through them in the kingdom of heaven. But right now, the election is the only one that's hearing this thing, could take understanding of this thing. He can take heed of it. Only election. That's what he's given. That's why he saved only the election. That's why it says, read that again and read it clearly and let it the words be enunciated. All right, slow if you have to. All right.
Romans 11 and 7. What then?
Like
It's-
John 17.